Hi, I'm Katherine Nelson. I create work in charcoal and drawings on fabric through dye sublimation. I've been drawing the Palouse since 2003. Through my work, I can help raise awareness for land-raised grains, ancient grains, the hardworking people of the Palouse, and farm heritage. So my focus has been trying to draw farms that are owned by family farms through generations. I absolutely love abstraction, but I think sometimes it happens accidentally. Part of it's just part of my drawing process. This piece, the granary, actually happens to be across the river from Palouse Colony Heritage Farm, and what I was noting about that particular landscape are the steep hills and all of the line work that farmers create when they're going down and cutting through the wheat. It's also a really precarious job, and it leaves these lines and traces that go back to how much they invest themselves in. It's the tracks, and it's interesting line work to me, and I love playing with that. I love deep black and working with line and playing with that rhythm and movement in the natural environment. You know, it's an additive subtractive process to create the charcoals and their textures. This particular piece was more additive than it was subtractive because of the paper. There's other types of paper that are more forgiving that allow you to pull off from the eraser. This one I used a lot more work with the kneaded eraser when I needed it, but I had to be careful to preserve the whites in here and I do that with every piece. Every part of the white paper, I have to design the piece around not letting go white. And then I put charcoal down and then I pull it off again to create middle ground grays. So this has a lot of black in it, but it also has a lot of gray. See, there's the warp and the weft in any kind of a weaving, and it's a structure that I base some of these landscape work on. The idea is more of a conceptual thought that they interweave together and that it creates a network of support so that we as observers can better appreciate what farm-to-table food networks are doing. So I'm also thinking about that when I'm choosing the actual heritage farm that I draw. I mean, the folks that live across from this particular place are spending a lot of time and energy working on restoring heritage grains. So as an artist, I feel it's important to have a tribute towards that work, and it somehow works and fits into that philosophy of a network of warp and weft and working together. Above all, it's really a tribute to the hardworking farmers of this region and how they have to regenerate the soil, regenerate the wheat, work with the environment, work with the steep slopes. All of those things play into my choice to want to even draw the subject in the first place.